Well, happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore, Devore Realty Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, California Properties. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday with your loved ones. And now it's time to get into the last week of November. And guess what? It's finally happened. Well, what's finally happened? Well, we'll answer that question actually pretty quickly here, looking at the stats. Right now, we have a total of 3,147 homes for sale throughout San Diego County. That's a huge drop of 151 from last week. And the median list price, $975, no change from last week. Average days on market, 53 days plus 5 days. Meanwhile, pending sales, 1813, up 28 from last week. So that's interesting. Inventory going down, but demand going up. Didn't expect that. Median list price, $829,000, no change from last week. Also, no change on the average days on market, 25. Months of inventory ticked up a little bit, was 2.07, now it's 2.11. So, what has finally happened? You can see it right here. Inventory has finally gone down from the week before. You can see the blue bar here, a little bit lower than the one before that. Now, was it from Thanksgiving? A little bit, but is it possible that, as we discussed earlier, inventory has finally peaked? I think so, but we'll find out more next week. But meanwhile, demand went up, which was a little bit of a surprise because usually this time of year that goes down too. So again, is it a trend or an anomaly? All right, what happened last week versus the week before? 303 homes came on the market last week. It's a huge drop of 237. I expected a drop because of Thanksgiving. Not many people putting their homes on the market, yet there were 303 people who still put their homes on the market last week. Median list price, $849,000, a drop from the week before. New pendings, 233. That's down 51 from last week. So a drop is what we expected, but not nearly the drop as far as new actives. Median list price, $849,900. It's an increase from the ones that went pending the week before that. Average days on market, 21. 2 fewer days than the ones that went pending the week before. 3% of the homes sold in a week. So new pendings listed within the last week, 8. New pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 91. 39% of homes sold in 2 weeks or less. How many homes closed escrow? Don't expect to see a lot. And what did we see? 195. Big drop of 126. Again, with the holiday, right? On Thursday, that definitely took a dent out of what was possible to go close. Median list price, $875,000, which was a drop from the week before. Median sales price, $870,000, also a drop from the week before. And we're continuing to see homes are selling for less than what they're listed for. Average days on market, 22, one less day than the ones that closed the week before. The least expensive sale was in Escondido for $160,000. And most expensive sale was in Santa Luz, $7,400,000. Here's the chart showing new actives, new pendings, and new closed sales. You can see the huge drop in new actives, and that's reflective of this time of year, coupled with just last year being Thanksgiving. We see it every year. And then the big drop in pendings and the big drop in closed sales. So what will we see next week? It will be interesting to see if that trend continues. Aside from Thanksgiving, just this time of year being slower. Here's the chart showing the median list price and median sales price still holding strong, and homes still selling for a little bit less than what they're listed for. Here is from the most recent reports on housing from Stephen Thomas. This is the market breakdown, and you can see right now in the first category of $0 to $750,000, 37% of the demand is in that category, but only 29% of the inventory is in that category. And that's why last year, market time, 70 days on the market versus right now, 52 days. So it's fewer than last year. And again, you can see 28% of demand versus 22% of inventory for the next price category. It only balances out when you hit the 1.25 million to 1.5 million. Interestingly, we see longer market times for every price category versus a year ago versus now, other than the 1.5 million to 2 million category. It's actually taking longer for those. but fewer days for the 2 million to 4 million, which I thought was interesting. Here's the San Diego County market time report. This shows how long homes are taking to sell in each zip code, or each city rather. You can kind of compare market time 2 weeks ago versus market time now, and it's kind of interesting. For example, Alpine 2 weeks ago, 71 days versus 125 days, quite a bit more. Others are fewer. So it just depends on the city, how fast homes are selling, what the demand looks like. And I'm happy to send you this complete report along with the sold report, which shows sold prices as well. Finally, the breakdown per county in Southern California. San Diego still holding strong. Demand last 30 days for San Diego, 1393. That's more than Orange County, it's more than San Bernardino County, and of course more than Ventura County. So San Diego still looking really good relative to the rest of Southern California, which as a whole is still holding strong. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Be sure to track your home's value with that QR code with the HomeBot program. And it'll be interesting to see, like I said, what supply and demand look like next week when we're in a regular week versus the holiday, and see if that trend is continuing with inventory finally topping out. That's it for this week's Monday Market Moment. Hope you have a great day and a great week. Look forward to seeing you next Monday.
You've been watching Monday Market Moment with Bryan Devore. To request a transcript of this week's report, send an email request to brian@devorerealtygroup.com.